Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, and you may have seen on one of my $10 million spending spree videos that I purchased a Titan aeroplane for the purposes of helping me with a biker sales mission. So let's give it a go, shall we, see if we can actually use the Titan to deliver the motorbikes on the MC business, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there we go, launching a business, and yes, what do you know, we've got the motorcycles. You know, there are two motorcycle missions. There are the delivery to trucks, and there are the Sting mission. We'll be focusing primarily on this, for this video, on the delivery to trucks, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there we go, get on a motorcycle, it says, but I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to call in my Titan, and as you have just seen, ladies and gentlemen, it's spawned a little way away just up the hill here, and I'm going to go on inside, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to go and open no, I'm not going to go and open the cargo doors. No, initially, ladies and gentlemen, I try just be save time by flying the aeroplane down to where the motorbikes are, but that does take about 5 minutes, so probably not worth doing, you know. Okay, there we go. Now I've got the plane down to where the motorcycles are, and I need to open the cargo ramp, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in the interactive menu here. Now it should be pointed out, ladies and gentlemen, that one can't do this on a standard Titan. One does actually need to go and purchase the vehicle. You can't open the cargo ramp with any Titan you find or lying around on an airstrip, or even a Pegasus vehicle, would you believe? You do have to own it yourself, you know. Okay, well, we've called in the Titan, ladies and gentlemen. There's Mr. Raccoon, my good friend. You know, his name's the Bromby. He's got a channel of his own. It's called the Bromby. If you type that into YouTube, you should be able to go and check that out. And why not? He's got some very interesting videos, and he'll be helping me out on this mission, or at least on this part of this mission. I'm afraid it does take rather a few attempts, you know. Okay then, like I say, so yes, here we are. We've called in the Titan, ladies and gentlemen, and we're now loading the motorcycles into the back of it. Okie dokie, jolly good and all that, and the idea, of course, is to fly over the hills, ladies and gentlemen, save a little bit of time by flying over the hills and getting all these bikes over into Los Santos in one go. Okay, there we go, Mr. Raccoon having a little bit of trouble with that motorcycle, we'll see him, and I think, yes, we've just about got them all loaded in now, yes, there we go. Okay, so let's see if we can do this then, ladies and gentlemen. The idea, of course, like I say, is to get them all in there, fly the Titan down to the city, and cut off some delivery time, but we've already spent about 6.5 minutes. So what's right, okay, there's some strange chap going over in a plane there, but absolutely no idea who that gentleman was. Okay, well, like I say, here we go, we got the bikes loaded in, we're going for an attempt on the Titan delivery, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go, got to close the cargo ramp, of course, and right, okay, that might, yes, forgot to close the cargo ramp before I set off there, didn't I? And now I'm having a rather a hard time closing it. I think I've broken the soldering thing. Oh no, don't tell me that. Right, okay, tip number 1, ladies and gentlemen, be sure you close the back of the Titan before you go and try to take off. You know, you'll need to close the back, of course, you know, to stop the motorcycles falling out, but if you don't close it before you start to take off, it seems you can break the soldering thing, you know. Okay, right, what's going on here? Can I, surely, if I hop out and try again, it'll reset it, and no, right, okay, that really is a rotten shame, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, first effort in the gutter already, you know. Well, I'll see if I can take off anyway, see if we can get it down here, see if we're moving it around a bit may help, you know. We've surely got to be able to close these doors. You know, I've tried this before 100 times, and no. Right, sodding hell. Okay, then it does appear that this first attempt, ladies and gentlemen, is somewhat in the gutter, don't you know? I failed to close the cargo ramp, ladies and gentlemen, before setting off, and I do believe I've damaged it. Oh bloody hell, you're joking me, sodding hell, surely not. Right, okay, and now it would appear we've got the Titan stuck into a certain... Right, okay, that didn't get the way I hoped for. Yeah, it's got the Titan stuck now over against that rock face, and we can't get the ramp down or up, you know. Right, okay, there we go, what's going on here? Right, okay, yeah, so, yes, I'm going to have to pull out my up and atomizer, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, try and sort of blast the Titan away from the rock face there, but as you saw, it's having no luck. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to switch sessions now. and relaunch the mission, don't you know? Okay, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back outside the cocaine factory. I am on my own on this occasion, and rather than bring the Titan to the motorcycles, I've decided to take the motorcycles to the Titan, to the spawn point, you know. Okay, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'm going to before I load the motorcycles onto the Titan, I'm going to check exactly where they need to be delivered to give myself some sort of idea of the general vicinity. As you can see, I've already got 3 of the motorcycles loaded in there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm putting in number 4 right now, and jolly good. Okay, right there we go. All 4 are loaded in, and now I'm going to take off. Now, it is worth mentioning, ladies and gentlemen, when you get into the air, you must turn very slowly. You know, no sharp movements. Don't bank or roll this aeroplane. You know, only use the tail to steer, and there we go. I'm using that waypoint, the culmination of the waypoints, I should say, to give me an idea of where I need to land. Okay, now I'm coming on into the city. Got a nice clear road here to land on, hopefully, and we're going to touch it down and see what happens here. Bloody hell! Right, okay, sodding hell, right. Yeah, sort of ended up in the gutter again there, didn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Blew myself to holy hell. And right, okay, unsold. Failed to deliver all of the meth. Bloody hell, that didn't go the way I hoped for at all, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, never mind. We'll give it another go then, shall we? Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the bottom right-hand corner there. We've initialized another mission. We get on a motorcycle in the bottom center there, and we're going through the same thing again. Okay, so I'm going to call in the Titan, don't you know? Where the hell is it in my interactive menu? There we go. And we're going to hop on inside, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to check the location of the motorcycles. Now, as you may well be aware, I have not chosen to deliver the motorcycles to the Titan. I'm trying to deliver the Titan to the motorcycles, and yes, we saw how that went before, didn't we? It took a lot of time, you know, went horribly wrong, broke the back of the cargo door, and on this occasion, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I blew up the sodding aeroplane, don't I? So yes, here we go, delivering the motorcycles to the Titan would appear to be the way to go about it, and I would highly recommend having a rapid form of conveyance for the return journeys, so I'm using my Mark II oppressor to go and get the motorcycles before I call my Titan in. That is to say, I'm going to deliver all of the motorcycles to the expected spawn location for the Titan, so before I call it in, so I can actually use my oppressor to ferry back and forth there and go and pick up the motorcycles. Okay, and there we go, got all the motorcycles here and called in the old Titan, don't you know, ladies and gentlemen, and of course I'm going to, as I load each motorcycle, I'm going to get a general idea of where the waypoint is, and then I use a sort of amalgamation, a sort of central point of all the different locations, the 4 different locations the motorcycle needs to go into, to give me a sort of central location. And once I've got all 4 motorbikes loaded in, I close the cargo ramp before I set off, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go, once again, into the air, and as I say, turning very, very slowly. One really does have to be very careful about driving around or flying around with these motorcycles in the back. No sharp movements, ladies and gentlemen, no hard banking or what's the word now, a decline or ascent, ladies and gentlemen. You know, one really does have to be very smooth with the controls, because and we're checking where we've got to land, and there we go. Yes, because the bikes do sort of rattle around in the back there, and they can sort of become damaged. They can even blow up, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see some smoke there coming off the motorbikes inside the car. Okay, now we're trying to bloody hell, not again, sodding hell. Right, okay, not having the best of luck, ladies and gentlemen, but as you can see on this occasion, the cocaine has actually hasn't been destroyed, or the meth, whatever the hell it is, you know, maybe it's counterfeit cash now I think about it, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, it hasn't been destroyed in the explosion, and that can actually happen sometimes, and believe me, it's happened to me more than once. Okay, so yes, 4 deliveries have still remained to be made, and as you can see, whoops, the days is right, okay, sodding hell, hit the boost there for no reason. Yes, but as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here? Yes, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the motorcycles, although the plane had sort of blown up and then disappeared, you know, the motorcycles were still lying in situ on the road, and that's exactly where they are currently, and that's jolly good. Okay, so 4 of them are okay, we are still there, right, one's smoking, as you can see. Now that's probably a culmination of taking the damage in the on the flight and through the explosion, and so I'm going to take that one first, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe, get it out of the way, you know, I don't know how long it'll last while it's smoking. Okay, so here we go. We've got into Los Santos. We've blown the plane up, the Titan up, ladies and gentlemen. But the vehicles have remained intact, you know. And so we're going to try to go ahead and sell them, and sending the Oppressor Mark II there back to storage. And you know, I don't like these vehicles lying in the middle of the road. So perhaps I would advise, if you're going to try to undertake this mission, and a similar thing happens to you, moving them to the side of the road, ladies and gentlemen, so they can't be run over by any other vehicles or anything like that, and sustain more damage. Okay, so the next waypoint that we got to go to is all the way up there, ladies and gentlemen, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take on the motorcycle up there, and jolly good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and right, coming in, sonic hell, right, okay, motorist hit me there, I'll go to the side of the road, right, okay, right, he did that on bloody purpose, take that, sunshine, yes, that'll teach you. Yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, don't normally like to engage in violence, but rather stressed, you know, rather irritated right now, and just want to get this mission done, don't need a motorist ramming me for no reason, and so I blew him up. Okay then, so where are we going then? We, like I say, on this attempt we've got the Titan all the way down to the city, blown the sodding thing up, but on this occasion the motorcycles remained intact, and now it would seem that I'm able to make a delivery, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, there we go, we've got 3 out of the 4 of them delivered, and now we're making making delivery of the 4th and final one, and there we go, sold the cocaine, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, or the counterfeit cash, I should say. Okay, well that's jolly good. So that's an example that it can be done, but can it be done without blowing up the sodding Titan, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we're going to have a look at now. You can see we're launching a meth sale on this occasion. And yes, I've called in my Titan, and I'm checking my waypoints, and now I'm going to load the motorcycle into the back of the Titan, as you can see there. Okay, jolly good. Now we're going to run out and take off once again. So, what tips can we offer you? Well, first of all, if you're going to undertake this approach, ladies and gentlemen, you will need to own your own Titan, don't you know? I believe they're around $2 million, something along those lines. The next step would be, when you load your motorcycles in, ladies and gentlemen, get a sort of a central waypoint for all of the different motorcycle delivery points, so you can use that to guide yourself in, pick an appropriate road. Okay, sodding hell, right, going down, and... Right, okay, how about that? On this occasion, ladies and gentlemen, managed to get it down to the ground without blowing the sodding thing up. Okay, well that really is jolly good, but as we head on down, right, okay, yes, got to open those cargo doors in order to get those motorcycles out. Now, there is a more efficient way to do this, but we'll cover that coming up shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, here we go, now hop on out. As I'm running down here, ladies and gentlemen, one of the motorcycles just dies for apparently no reason whatsoever. Presumably it's sustained too much damage during the actual flight down here, ladies and gentlemen, and I haven't realised yet. As I start to unload the motorcycles, I didn't realise what's actually occurred here, you know. And right, one of the motorcycles disappears in front of me, and I'll simply realise that what's going on, that I've lost one motorcycle. And the question is it really worth going ahead and completing the full delivery with only when I know I'm only going to get sort of 3/4 of the profit? And I decide to myself, yes, it is, why not? We may have lost one motorcycle, and then it turns out I can't actually get on the other one, ladies and gentlemen, or rather I can get on it, but it won't actually move. It seems to have died, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, now I've actually only got 2 motorcycles, and that's certainly not worth delivering for 50% of the original profit. Try shooting it around, you know, to get it to figure it's lodged, you know, figure maybe dislodge it, but no, I'm afraid there's nothing that's going to bring it back, you know. I hop on and it's simply not going to move. So yes, there we go. Listen, if it does happen on any sale mission, even if you're getting attacked, ladies and gentlemen, it's always worth noticing you can simply just switch sessions, you know. You won't lose the full your full amount of supplies there, or product, I should say, ladies and gentlemen. You'll only lose a very, very small portion, just a tiny percentage that will recoup in a very short period of time. It's always worth switching sessions if you don't like what's going on. Okay, particularly like I say, if you're coming under attack in a public lobby. Okay, so we're going one more time, ladies and gentlemen. We've loaded up the 4 motorcycles into the Titan. We're taking it very, very slowly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming in from a different motorway, as you can see here, a highway. I've got a lot of bridges. I'm going to try to make a desperate bid to get it down to the ground. And there we go. Oh, sodding hell, it's going to blow up again, isn't it? Right, come on, stop for God's sake. Right, okay, well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Jolly lucky on that occasion. Feeling rather good about things, you know. Right, okay, now I've got to put that cargo ramp down. Right, okay, I think we're going to have a flawless delivery on this occasion, you know. It hasn't sustained hardly any damage whatsoever. So, yes, we're going to load the cargo ramp. Right, right. Oh, wonderful, absolutely spectacular. Yes, well done, NPCs. It would appear that some gentleman has driven up my Jaxie there, and yes, okay, right, okay, now he's sort of blocked Yes, he stopped the cargo ramp from getting down, hasn't he? Okay, sodding hell, right, okay. Can I climb inside, maybe? Kind of thinking maybe I can drive the motorcycles over his head, but no, that's right, okay, here we go. There we go, jolly good inside, and let's try and get on. Right, okay, right, oh, right, sodding hell, right, okay, 2 of them are down already. Right, I hadn't realised that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, I've lost, yes, again, I've lost 50% of the cargo, ladies and gentlemen, just in landing the sodding aeroplane, so guess what's going to happen here? Yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to... Right, okay, well, hold on a minute. I wonder if I can get the remaining 2 hours. We'll go and have a look to see if I can get them out. Do seem to be rather smoky, though, don't they, you know? Okay, yes, I do think that's perhaps a waste of time, you know. Okay, then, well, so, yes, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I think I am going to go ahead and switch sessions one more time. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, now here we go. As you can see, as you can probably gauge from the location, we're going on the counterfeit cache this time. We've got all motorcycles loaded into the Titan there. We'll bring it down. Now, if you do undertake this mission, this is a much better tip than driving the motorcycles back out of the Titan there. Once you get to your location, simply return your vehicle to storage if you're in a motorcycle club, and there we go. All of the motorcycles are out on one go, or in one go, I should say. And like I say, ladies and gentlemen, in order to sort of save them from coming under any further damage from motorists, I would advise putting them to the side of the road. You know, hop on each one. It doesn't take very long. Just stick them to the side of the road there. Okay, there we go. Well, 4 out of 4 down, ladies and gentlemen. Titan didn't blow up on that occasion. Managed to get down to the street level without exploding. Managed to get the motorcycles out of it, and they're all intact, and we're going to take it across there. And yes, we got one delivered already, ladies and gentlemen. Okie dokie, well, that's very good. And of course, we called it Mark II Pressure to make our return much more as rapid as possible, you know. Delivered 3 or 4 now, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the 4th and final one. Okie dokie, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is possible, as you can see, to use the motorcycles to deliver, the Titan to deliver the motorcycles in about 20 minutes, which is, broadly speaking, the same sort of time that it takes to drive them over the hill, so there really is no sodding point, and it's a waste of $2 million to buy the Titan. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, thank you for watching.